Hi, this is Jethro. He is a 6-year-old traditional horse. It's by a chap's graded stallion, Apollo, who did very well under saddle. So we're hoping to start and try and follow his daddy's footsteps. We're just getting him ready for his first show under saddle. And as you can see, he needs a little bit of trimming up to prepare him. So for the ridden job, we do like them with a lot shorter mane than this. His owners obviously like it very long because it is beautiful, but it's not always practical for the ridden job. Because he's a horse, he'll have to have a ride judge on him. He'll also be in the same class with the show cob, so if you get off a show cob onto something with mane everywhere, it can be a little bit off-putting, so we want to get it just a bit more tidy and a bit more what we'd call user-friendly. Also, when we're showing him, we like to show, this horse has got a really good length of rein for a traditional, so we like to show that off. So what we're going to do is to prepare him, just try and take a bit of the length off and just shape it so that it shows his length of rein. His forelock is obviously very beautiful, but it does have a lovely head, so we don't want to cover anything up really, just highlight it, and we'll perhaps just, to do that, we'll perhaps just take a bit of length off and just shape it to a V before his nose. I don't like to have them so that they're hanging below the nose, so that you can see his eye and see his face when he's doing his conformation phase. So we get asked lots and lots to show people how we trim or shorten a traditional's mane. There's two ways of doing it. You could do it either by pulling it the traditional way, which is where you would just ordinarily pull a mane. So you have a mane comb and you would start by getting a section at a time of the mane. And you usually do this when you need to lose some thickness out of the mane as well. So you're not only shortening it, you're taking the thickness out of it as well. So you just do it a few strands at a time on a warm horse. So his paws are open and the hair comes out easier. Back combing so that you're left with the longest of the strands. Wrapping it a couple of times around your comb and pulling it swiftly down. And then you need your mane comb, and it's a bit of a long process really on one of these, but you do end up with a better natural result. So again, you just take the thicker length of mane, back comb up quickly, pull it round twice and pull down. And you just carry on with that down the length of the mane, good boy, to produce the shape that you want. Sometimes when I'm at clinics and they say, Susie, help me shorten this mane, I'll just quickly, as they're coming out, just pull a few out down the length, pull a few lengths of hair out down the length of the mane, and within minutes you can make a difference really. But we aim to just show this sort of cleanness under there and the length of rein as the horse is moving, because it's naturally going to come back like that as it's moving. So you just want to be able to show that shoulder and that length of rein. You'd start by getting it a bit shorter here at the throat, and you just want to grade it downwards. I don't want to take too much hair off because it'll be too drastic for him, but we are going to shorten it a little bit. So we do it like that through the black of his mane. Is generally a lot thicker than the white, so what we'll do is pull the black out. To the length that we need. Good boy. And we'll just do that until we're happy with the length and the thickness. And then along the white side, or the white hair, that's usually a lot thinner. So we'd use a solo comb, which has got a blade in the side of the comb. So you're not actually pulling the hair out through the thinner lengths of the hair, you're just going to shorten it by doing the same thing, back combing the longer lengths. And then this solo comb's got a lever on it, so as you get to the top there, shorten it that way. show you quickly, and then we'll show you when I've finished what it looks like. So just do a little bit and then brush it out. Stand back and have a look what you're left with. If you just do a bit at a time, it's easy then not to get it too drastic and for it to look too unnatural. So we've not done a drastic job on it, we've just done a nice natural, hopefully, job. So now you can see when he's moving and going, you should be able to see that length of rein. You're not going to have a load of hair in your hand, excess hair. We've trimmed quite a lot off of him without making it too drastic, hopefully. And we've tapered that forelock down to his nose so it's not as bulky and not as long, and hopefully that should just complement his front and his frame nicely.